Well, good morning. As you can see by that beautiful photo of my rain outfit, I have a compactor bag rain skirt and my raincoat, which is no longer waterproof. But whatever, I gotta get some kind of either a new coat or I'm thinking one of those frog togs, but the higher end frog togs. I think they're like $30-$40 or less at Walmart, I think. Because it just sheds rain better than my North Face that I'm wearing. I'm not impressed with this. And that will be part of my end of hike review of my gear. I love my umbrella, although I'm still trying to figure out how to hold it up. So all those things will be in videos that are afterwards, what worked for me, what didn't work for me, you know, and all that fun stuff. But however, this umbrella is not so, it's seen better days. Because if you remember maybe last week, when I was walking through a field in the blowing rain, the wind blew this inside out, so I need a new umbrella. In any case, I'm rambling. We all survived unscathed. To our knowledge, there were no bears that showed up, so we all lived. There was something rummaging around our tents last night, but it seemed to be a much smaller thing. Like, I didn't look, but either a deer or a raccoon or something, you know. So that's cool. I actually slept pretty well considering. And it's raining, as you can tell, and it's supposed to rain today and tomorrow. 13.5 miles today to a shelter, which name I forget. So, yeah, anyway, I had good company. A lot of people there last night. Some of the party crowd and some not so party crowd. Which I belong in the second camp with a little bit of fun on the side. But anyway, I'm just going to put my head down and hike and just try to get to that shelter early enough so that I'm not in the rain as long as if I took my leisurely time. So, hope you all have a great day. It's been about 15 minutes and I just thought I wanted to clarify a few things. So, why am I wearing a compactor bag when I have rain pants? I don't have rain pants anymore. I sent my winter stuff home as soon as I got out of the Grayson Highlands, per recommendation of former hikers everywhere, that you don't send your winter things home until after Mount Rogers and Grayson Highlands because of the elevation, and they've been known to have freezing temps and snow even into May. So since I just finished that yesterday, I mailed my winter items home, which includes my rain pants. I have a rain skirt that I'm going to send for. Actually, I just need to give my husband an address to mail some of my summer items to. Like a pair of shorts that fit. The ones I wore last year, which I really liked. They fit well. The ones I have now I got at Walmart. And they tend to just ride up a little bit on my thighs. And so they're not the ideal thing, but they're fine for now. So I'll send for the shorts that I like. A t-shirt that will fit better than the one I've been wearing, and the one I have is Heat. It's Under Armour. I can't remember what it's called, but it keeps you warm-ish for a t-shirt. But I want the cool gear. It's heat gear and cool gear. That's what it is. So I want to send for one that actually will keep me cool in the summer, moisture wicking, quick drying. So shorts, t-shirt. My luxury item for summer is a little chair. It's a stadium seat kind of thing. And a college student gave it to me last year on the trail, and it weighs about a pound, and it's the best pound ever. So once I get that, I will show you and talk about that. And my rain skirt. And so the reason for that, and the reason I'm wearing this compactor bag, is to keep my pants dry. The rain pants were heavy to carry, but also I would get all sweaty and too hot, especially if there's any elevation decline. So a rain skirt, or this compactor bag, keeps my bottom dry, but still allows the ventilation so it's not real sweaty and too hot. So that's kind of a happy medium, and it's quite fashionable, I will say. I don't think there's anything else that I'll send for, but probably, and I'm just not remembering. So, oh, and then the comment I made about the party group or whatever, I don't mean that as an insult, and I hope nobody took it that way, but there's always that on the trail. There's a group of, I say kids because anyone under 40 is a kid to me, you know, and they're smoking and drinking and all. I mean, they pack 6 packs of beer out in their packs, so you know. But what I like about myself is my adaptability. So I can kind of hang out with people who are much younger, who are engaging in activities that just isn't my style, but I can still get along with them and appreciate them and laugh with them and enjoy their company without judgment. It's kind of fun, and I just like meeting new people, and they're very nice. And if you noticed on the video, Getting There is here too. So he did get ahead of me the other day, and I'm not going to try to hike with him specifically to keep his pace or, you know, follow his itinerary. If he sticks to his plan, he'll be ahead of me in a few days, and that's okay. He has his goals, and I need to honor what my body's limitations are, even though I'm getting stronger and much more confident as I go. Except for those days, like the other day when I broke down and cried. Everybody has those days, including me, so don't you worry when you see me getting teary. It's a roller coaster out here. It's an emotional roller coaster, for me anyway, and there's good days and bad days, and that was not a good day. Okay, today's a good day. It's just a couple days later, but I think it stems from yesterday. I met Lollipop, and so I'm just looking to make sure I stay on the right trail. There's a guide sign. And I hiked with them yesterday coming out of Grayson Highlands, and they're just so fun. They're really sweet people. Their website's Fun with the Facklers. So I need to check out their videos and follow them. But to be honest, when I get to a town and I have Wi-Fi, I'm focused on getting my videos uploaded and talking with family and friends a little bit to reconnect with the other world. So I'm not really watching YouTube videos just because of that. But when I get home, like last year, I got home and I binge watched anyone I met that has a YouTube channel or anything that interests me. So I will definitely catch up. But they're fun, and they're about an hour ahead of me. They were up and out, and but I'll catch them. Also, along with Lolly and Pup is TBD and Django. I have leapfrogged with them a little bit over the last week, and they're terrific. They were at the Grayson Highlands General Store yesterday when I saw them, or the day before, and so we got to just sit and visit for like a couple hours and just talk and about the trail and about life and about everything else. And they're really nice, and Django might get ahead of us, but TBD seems to be about my pace and about my age, and so I don't want to speak it out loud, but maybe there's a beginning of a trail family starting. So I sure would like company more consistently. Like I said, not necessarily while I'm hiking, but at the end of the day or in town. Someone even just to split a motel with or food with or, whatever. So, but mostly just to visit with and have the same friendly faces at the end of the day. So I don't have to reintroduce myself every night and retell my story and blah, blah. As fun as it is to meet new people, it's really nice to have the same familiar faces, like a little family. I missed it. By the time I got my camera out and turned it on, there were some beautiful deer. They were gray instead of the usual tan. And they just came running out from the hill right to my left and right across the trail and then down, quite agile. And one of them came down, and then there was another one down there, and they joined each other and scurried off into the woods, but I didn't get my camera out on time. They were beautiful. Usually I'm a little jaded against deer because at any given time at home there's 6 in my front yard. So, but these were really pretty, and they were running, so they're not just standing there. Very pretty. This is day 3 after hurting my hand with that rock that ricocheted back, and it's really sore, I have to tell you. I'm not trying to whine or complain, I'm just stating a fact. I think it would probably just be sore if it hadn't hit right where there's a bone chip anyway. I have to scurry across this log, this fallen tree, so 1 second, be right back. You can see the bruise right there. And it would just be a bruise, but I think Joel, or Getting There, is right, that maybe it bruised a tendon. Is it possible to bruise a tendon? I don't know anything about it, but it radiates up into my wrist when I turn my wrist in a certain way. So I actually don't have the strap of the pole around my hand like I normally would, like I do with my other hand, because it really tugs on it and hurts a lot. So it goes from the bruise up into my wrist and a little bit into my forearm. So I probably bruised a tendon or ligament, or I don't know the difference. It hurts, and I thought I would complain about it for a minute. Although I will say this, I am so grateful. It didn't even occur to me at the time, at the velocity that rock came flying back at me. I am so grateful it didn't hit me in the face or in the head. Guaranteed I'd have a concussion or need some serious stitches if it had hit me in the head. So that's a blessing. That is a good thing. Always trying to look at the bright side. Is this hurricane shelter, right? Hurricane shelter. So this is the bear bag that a bear got at and shredded. Why did they leave it here though? Just to warn other hikers to make sure they hang their bags properly?
Yeah, lazy hikers.
Yeah. Wow, that's kind of scary. So it was hanging in that tree. The branch looks high enough, but it doesn't look like it was tied off quite far enough away. So, yeah. Shame, shame. This is my new friend, Lady Poles.
Hello there.
Do you want to explain why you're Lady Poles?
I'm kind of cold and wet, so I can't come up with a really creative story right now.
Okay.
So we'll just leave it up to the imagination of your viewers.
Ah, okay. All right. Man. So yeah, so we suspect that because of all the reports, there were no hikers here in the shelter last night. We just stopped for lunch, but as you saw the notes in the logbook at the other shelter, there were bears. Where's the logbook for here?
Oh, sorry.
All right, let me see. Well, I stayed at that shelter and had lunch and lingered, just shy of 45 minutes, maybe 40 minutes or so. And just as I was putting on my pack, it started to rain again. So I've got my trusty lopsided umbrella and walking in the rain. I think 75% of the time it rains on the Appalachian Trail. The roots are slippery, so be careful of wet roots and rocks. And let's see, I think I told you my goal was 13.4 miles today. And I guess there's not much else to say. I just got my head down and I'm walking through the jungle. A lot of foliage. Trees aren't bare anymore like when I started. Well, I've just gotten to an intersection. I'm glad I read the sign. I hope everybody else does. That a bridge on the AT is unsafe to cross. So the option is to ford the river and not to do that if the water is high. And since it's been raining and I can hear the river from here, that's not something I'm planning on doing. And then the alternate is to take this Blue Blaze Trail, 1.3 miles, rerouting around that bridge. So that's what I'm doing now. A nice waterfall, but I'm wet enough. I think I'm going to take advantage of the fact that the rain has stopped, at least for a few minutes, and I've got this pretty waterfall, and I need to give my feet about a 15-minute break because this reroute seems to join Highway 16 in Troutdale, Virginia, and if I'm going to be doing some road walking, I want to rest my feet for 10 or 15 minutes. Yeah, they've been working hard for me. Shall we take bets? Now that I've just sat down on a rock to take a few minute rest, it'll rain again. So look at my pretty view. Just a few minutes before I walk again. Everybody needs to rest once in a while, huh?